My name is Kenneth Wood. I've been a contractor for over 34 years. Unfortunately, I've been very brutal on my body. For years, I've had lower back issues. The last few months, I've taken on some projects that required a lot of bending and pulling, caused a herniation of the disc. And, it didn't matter what I tried to do at that point. The damage was done. My butt muscles were always clenched up constantly, 24/7. It's just so uncomfortable. It's hard to sleep. It's hard to walk. And it just progressively gotten worse to the point where I couldn't work no more. And in my head, I'm thinking I can get through this and just go to the chiropractor. It was like putting a Band-Aid on it. And then 6 months later, I was hurting again. I refused to take medicine, so I finally had to break down and get the MRI. And that's one thing I was afraid to get an MRI because I knew it wasn't going to be good. I've had so many friends that have been through back surgeries and stuff, and they're just walking bent over, they're still hurting, and I didn't want to go that route. I've seen Bonati's commercials for years, and every time I seen it, I tell my wife, one day I may have to go, and if I do, that's where I'm going.
Surgical guests of the Bonati Spine Institute are often surprised by how efficient the process is from the initial contact to them headed home post-surgery.
The time that I first called Bonati's and we started setting things up, it only took a day, really, on the phone with the ladies to explain things to me. Within 4 days, when I set the appointment up for the surgery, we drove 14 hours to get here, came in Monday morning for evaluations, Tuesday surgery. I was able to look over and actually watch them do the work they were doing into my back. I could communicate and let them know if I was feeling any pain shooting down my legs or anything like that.
No pain here.
No, sir.
No pain here.
No, sir.
No pain here.
No, sir.
They allowed my wife to come in for the procedures. Nobody does that. And when your loved one's going through stuff like this, they want to be a part of it. They want to know you're okay. And that gave her peace of mind that she was able to be in there and experience it with me. She wasn't left in the dark. So that was awesome. Yeah. Tomorrow morning, which would be our 4th day, I'm getting back in my car and going back to Texas, going back home.
Immediately after the exclusive Bonati Spine procedures, patients are asked to get up and move in the recovery room before being released to return to their hotel or home if they live nearby.
As soon as the surgery was over and they had me in recovery, which was like so fast, I was walking and I ran from one side of that room to the other like 3 or 4 times. And I was like, I couldn't have ran 2 weeks ago. There's no way. The pain that was shooting through my lower back was unbearable. So for him to tell me to run, I'm like, what? You want me to run? Okay. So I started running and, I wasn't sprinting, but I was moving way better than I was before I came in here. Dr. Bonati Institute has changed my life. If you're fighting with this, you need to at least call, contact, do the consultation.
At the Bonati Spine Institute, there is no need to wear uncomfortable braces or go through time-consuming physical therapy. Instead, patients are prescribed a walking regimen of about 40 minutes a day.
There's no suggestion of back braces or nothing like that. They wanted me to go home and just kind of be natural and just get back to life cautiously because we did just have surgery. So it's going to take some time for that to heal. I haven't needed bracing. I haven't needed a crutch. I haven't needed a walking cane. I literally got up out of that bed and walked to my car and went home.
Ken is looking forward to getting back to work and spending quality time with his wife again.
Getting back on my Harley with my wife, that's our time, and we haven't been able to do that. And if you love your wife, set your pride aside and do what you got to do to be the man that she needs you to be. And it's an eye-opener for me. And same as most guys, I'm tough, I'm Hercules, I'm fine. No. If you want to be 100% all you can be for your family, not just your wife, but your kids, seriously contemplate coming here because this will change your life.
To see more stories of recovery just like this, search for the Bonati Spine Institute on YouTube, Rumble, Apple's App Store, Google's Play Store, Roku, and Amazon's Fire TV.